Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be breaking open a box of 1991-1992 edition NBA Basketball Upper Deck Collector's Choice. Not really a valuable set, but one that I collected as a kid. It should be fun. We're looking for basically as many Jordans as possible. If we get them in good condition, we can submit them to PSA and see if we get a 10, or just hang on to them to keep our collection cool. The one card I never got out of this was the, you'll see it says that there's holograms in here. The Jordan hologram. So personal quest is that we're going to be looking at that today. We have our penny sleeves here. We have our top loaders ready. So let's just get into it. That open. There we go. Oh. Didn't cut as good as I thought. There we are. So yeah, basically just looking for as many Jordans. These from the junk wax era, so, you know, overproduced like crazy. Everyone basically, there's just a ton of these cards out there. So we'll go ahead and start with this bottom corner, and we'll try to see if we pull anyone good. So let's go ahead and bust this open. Looking for as many Jordans as possible. There are 54 rookies in this set. Oh, they're gonna do that. Classic upper deck, because these are randomly packed. But there are 54 rookies in this set. The one that the one that we're looking for, if we want one, is Larry Johnson. There's Hakeem Olajuwon, so not too bad. Hall of Famer. Let's just keep ripping through these. Get that out of here. And let's see, got Reggie Lewis, checklist, and I hate when they put these all over the place. Clyde Drexler, Isaiah Thomas, so very cool cards. Okay, small camera adjustment, just so that way notice the picture was getting a little blurry, so wanted to make sure that we could actually see what these look like. Of course, Smiths. There's AC Green, was a personal favorite. There's a Karl Malone All-Star card. It's not a bad one. Reggie Miller. Let's see what else we got in here. Looking for those Jordans, just see if we get anybody good. Upper deck, always with the upside down and backwards and forwards. So we're just gonna have to muscle through, read as best we can all these different directions. There's John Stockton, Hershey Hawkins. Okay. So yeah, it's too bad because you know, during the late 80s and early 90s, I collected a ton of cards. And what do you know? Boom, right there. There's the card, the MVP holographic card we were looking for. About three packs in. Not too bad. Michael Jordan. You can see it's kind of like matted on the back. Most valuable player. So not a very particularly expensive card. You know, people list things on eBay for extreme amounts of money, but they're really only worth what anyone will pay for them, and ultimately, you know, worth a couple bucks. Nothing major, but that was the hit that for this box that we were looking for. That for that Jordan, but we'll keep going, see if we can get any more, and see how many more Jordans we can pull. So wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so, you know, going through some of my cards is from 30 years ago recently, and kind of relit the fire on this hobby for now. It's Gary Payton. Oh, Bird versus Person. And oh, another Jordan. Wow, okay, so we're doing pretty good. Like I said, not extremely valuable set, but you know, we'll take as many of these Jordans as we can get. So pretty cool. So, you know, cards from 30 years ago that basically I had collected and saved, and then all of a sudden saw and, you know, was nostalgic, which this box is definitely one of those boxes. It's too bad they're overproduced. I guess it was just the market was really good at the time and everything, but it would be nice to stumble upon 30-year-old cards that were extremely valuable. Couple, but yeah, so we're good. We're doing good. We are 2 Jordans in. Maybe this is going to be extremely generous box. Paid about 18 bucks for this box. I know that you can get them from anywhere from 10 to, some people, you know, hike up the prices a little bit, but for the most part, there's a Patrick Ewing. For the most part, oh, there's one of those Magic Moment cards. I like those. You can get them for around 15 bucks. Sean Kemp. And, you know, with shipping, probably a little over 20 bucks. So, you know, probably need to pull maybe 5 to 6 Jordans to break even, just about, if that. So, you know, would like to see a Larry Johnson rookie card, though. Those are cool. He's a pretty dominant player for a little bit there. And then, you know, any sort of Magic Johnson, Hall of Famers, we like those. Oh, there's David Robinson. There's a Hall of Famer right there. And let's see. Looking for, see how generous this box will be. We're gonna rip through these pretty quick. I don't want to waste your time going through every single card and every single stat. They're pretty. Oh, there's Scottie Pippen. That's a good one. They're pretty much all the same. They look the same. You know, this was when the inserts kind of just started out, and so, you know, the holographics are the inserts, but they aren't very very valuable. It's about 500 cards in this set. There's a Mutombo card that's worth a little bit, but for the most part, we're just looking for those Jordans. You know, submit them to PSA with a lot, get them to 10s, store them, and maybe in another 30 years, they'll actually have some value. Let's see. Terry Porter. Yeah, Michael Cage. Trying not to go too fast. My camera. Make sure the frames can keep up. So we haven't hit a regular Jordan yet. Be nice to get one of the regular Michael Jordans, the classic dunk. This tongue sticking out. Of course, Larry Bird, Sam Perkins. There's a Kendall Gill one. Of course, we're gonna get 1,000 Joe Wolfs because you always pull Joe Wolf. Oh, and that was the pack from earlier that did I finish this pack? Did I pull a Jordan and stop, or was the Jordan at the end? Just double check. Yeah, oh yeah, we did that. That's Vlade right there. So, yeah, always good for Larry Bird. Looking for those. You know, always fun to bust open packs. I got a lot of Topps 1992 coming in. I have 2 Series 1. Larry Nance, Hall of Famer. And then I have 1 Series 2. The Series 2 actually is good because, you know, you can get some of the same cards, but you can also get the Shaq rookie card. So, you know, they go for a little more, but I was able to get a lot on eBay. It wasn't too bad. And then, so we'll bust that open in the next week or so. Another David Robinson. Reggie Miller. Good thing about these upper decks, I know some of the upper deck cards, as you get into the 90s, they stick together, they get bricked, and then you got to crack them open, and then what'll happen is they'll get damaged because as you crack them open, one card will rip off onto the next one and, you know, pretty much ruin the value of any card. Like I said, these aren't extremely valuable, but still nice cards, you know, definitely nostalgic. Of course, all over the place, you know. I would try to keep up with flipping them. It's just way too much. So yeah, pretty cool. Also ordered a box of Topps Chrome and a 1996, 1997. There's a Keem Olajuwon. Did we get a back-to-back? No. 1986, 1997 Fleer. So we'll break that open in a little bit. We'll look for the Kobe rookie in that, and I think can't remember if I think Ray Allen is in there as well. So we'll look for some good rookies in there, along with some Jordans and everything like that. So it is the international edition. You know, those boxes are getting pricey, which is interesting because you can buy pretty much the best cards in those decks for, you know, 50 to 100 bucks depending on the rating. And oh, there's a School of Jordan, I think is what's called. Yeah. So, but you can buy them for like 50 to 100 bucks, depending, you know, obviously people can price them higher, whatever you want, but then the boxes themselves go for, you know, anywhere from 5 to 800 bucks. So, you know, we were able to find one internationally that is in English. So hopefully we'll get some good hits out of there. You know, it's just coming through. Oh, there's another School of Jordan. There's Joe Dumars. Favorite player, one of my favorite players when I was younger. All right, we're about halfway through. We got two hits right off the bat, but no regular Jordan. So let's see if we can get that regular Jordan. I didn't see the Larry Johnson. Oh, a little stuck together there. Yep, the Larry Johnson rookie yet. Flip that. All right, well, we can't be angry. We got a couple hits, but just, you know, maybe space them out so we can have that little adrenaline rush throughout these packs. But yeah, so got those boxes coming in. Also Topps Chrome, like I said, and just a whole bunch of Junk Wax era boxes. You know, they're still pretty cheap, so it's honestly just fun to break open the packs and kind of have a quest for certain cards like we did here with this Jordan. So, you know, pretty cool. There's Robert Parrish and Rich King. So looking for some more Jordans. Let's see. You know, got some favorite players. It's funny because you collect people when you're younger and you put them in these books and you have sheets and sheets and sheets of them, and, you know, they ended up turning out to not be so good. So when you find some of those old cards, you end up just taking them and having to unsleeve a bunch because, you know, a great example would be someone like Antoine Walker. I think I was really into for a while when he first came out around Kobe's era, and I just had a crazy amount of Antoine Walker, and I traded for a bunch and all these inserts, and, you know, that's the risk, right? If he would have turned out to be a Hall of Famer, then, you know, those probably would have been pretty valuable, but instead it turned into an afternoon of me unsleeving all of those. So there's Charles Barkley. It's Terrell Brandon. Okay, so sorry, just a little noise I had to take care of real quick right there, but there's Karl Malone, the mailman, doing his thing, stepping on people as he dunks. No Citadel threat. It's with Laker for a little bit. Oh, there's another Jordan right there. So we're 3 Jordans in. The goal, I guess we can call it out now, would be at least 5. Definitely want to get one of the regular Jordans. I guess, well, we won't really need to top load it, but since we have them and these are going to be the best cards in the set, we'll go ahead and do that. So we are 3 Jordans deep. So let's see if we can get a few more here. Like that regular. Oh, and I feel this is a matted back, so this is going to be a hologram for Mr. David Robinson. And yep, sure is. I'll drop it, of course. So pretty cool cards for the time, you know, back in 1991. So So we'll penny sleeve this just for the respect for Mr. Robinson, since he was pretty awesome. Okay, so that was our first card. We got John Stockton, Kevin Johnson. Let's see. Special so far. So my dog hangs out with me back here when I do these, because, you know, fresh air and all. Let's see. Probably talking to the neighbor. Hornacek. There's another Clyde Drexler. Scott Williams. Oh, there's a Mutombo rookie. So there's Mutombo rookie card. Not too shabby. All right, so we're almost done. We got one more deck left. And okay, so we have just a few cards left here. Sorry, I had to take a little puppy time out. Some of these, need those penny sleeves though. Some of these packs out of the way here. So let's see. Looking for some more Jordans. There's another Scottie Pippen. So awesome player. Okay, so no Jordan yet. No regular Jordan yet. So look for that. It was pretty cool to get that holo though. That was unexpected for sure, especially at that. Oh, I feel like got something. Well, maybe not. Yeah, that was pretty unexpected right off the bat. So maybe that took away a little bit of the quest, but I think ultimately still worth it. I mean, especially when you're looking for something, finish out a collection. It's fun to finish the collections. All right, Michael Thompson. Otis Thorpe. And Elliot Perry. Okay, so last stack for us here. So we got a few packs left. Pulled 3 Jordans. Didn't pull the standard Jordan. This is a 500 card set. Oh, another David Robinson, number 2. So getting lots of David Robinson. I think he was kind of featured in a lot of these. Okay, so sorry about these little fade in and fade outs. I working with live animals here, but don't want to put them inside because, you know, it is a nice day out, and I just want to make sure that oh, there's another Gary Payton. Looks like the corner's a little not so good there. Hakeem, make sure he's good, you know, play outside well. We have this little pack opening fun. So yeah, so Top Series 1 and 2 coming up, along with Topps Chrome, along with we'll have some other junk wax era boxes. We'll do some Fleer. We'll do some old school. I think it's called Classic. Still pretty fun that you can get these pretty affordable price. So unfortunate for the value, but super fortunate for the hobby. So but yeah, we have that 1996, 1997 Fleer coming in, so we can request for Kobe rookie, see if we can pull that guy out of there. You know, obviously a terrible tragedy, but it was actually one of the reasons I kind of got back into this was you know, you start realizing a lot of amazing people who've done amazing things and impacted your life in different ways. And even though this was a hobby, it was definitely, you know, people like that who, you know, do a lot of work so that we can be entertained and we can learn how to actually operate in our own lives. But anyways, other than that, so yeah, we'll look for Kobe's rookie, see if we can pull that. Always tough. Not sure what kind of inserts come in that, so we'll have to take a look and see. We'll have to see if which ones come in that. And then after that, we'll have do some other box breaks. My cousin, actually, he's doing box breaks as well. He's focusing on Pokemon. I actually did a Pokemon break recently, which was weird for me because I had never collected them, so I didn't know what I was looking at, and it was in Japanese. But I'll leave a link to his channel, and you can check that out. If you're a Pokemon, oh, there's another stay in school. If you're a Pokemon collector, I mean, and collecting any cards, I used to collect Marvel cards, like I said in that video. It's just a great hobby, you know, and can get you some value. So, you know, it's a hobby that can also be an investment. You know, you can have a lot of great friends and colleagues doing it, and so pretty cool. All right, last couple packs. I see a stay in school Jordan. Looks like he's reading a magazine. It says Bullseye, with his one of his championships between his legs. Oh, I guess we did pull this one a little earlier. Did I not see that? Anyway, so we'll set him aside at pseudo Jordan. Sorry about that, a little shaky camera. Last 3 packs. Killer. Keep having to flip these backwards and forwards and upside down and left and right and diagonal. Unless it's good, you know, they're randomly packed and not sequenced, which, you know, back in the junk wax era, hard with these because these are foil packs, but people would search packs and then they know the sequencing. So as soon as they could figure out who was on the top or the bottom, they would know what cards were in the deck. Oh, there's James Worthy. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. One of my favorite players. As soon as they could see what cards were in the pack, on the top or the bottom, they would know what was in it, so they could... Oh, another Worthy. Cool. So then they could basically just take the good ones and repack boxes and then reseal them. All right, last pack. So yeah, they could reseal and do that. I bought... sometimes I'll buy from Baseball Card Exchange. They do all different types of cards and packs, and they certify that they have not been pre-searched. Oh, there's Larry Bird. Birdman. I just have a good collection of Bird as well. And so, you know, I've got a 1989 box of hoops, NBA hoops, and I think I pulled like 7 Jordans out of it or something. It was pretty cool. So we'll get some more of those as well. So that's it. We ended up getting 3 Jordans, not even 1 regular, 2 All-Stars, but we did get the hologram, so that's pretty cool. That's what we were looking for. So thanks for joining us. Well, joining me, let's say us, my dog, and we'll do some more box breaks. We'll keep you posted, and have a great day.